Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been frozen from Hollywood as Americans are weary to work with them, which is ironic given how they treated their previous Hollywood friends, with Dominic West sharing some new intel on Prince Harry. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and I got a doozy for you at the start of 2024. Welcome back, everybody. I'm in studio for a bit, and I got some more stuff for you. You're not going to miss our interview with Peter Tickton, Samantha Markle's lawyer, will be our next interview series. I hope you liked our first one with Brother Bilal. This next one with Peter is a doozy, so make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's a two-parter you're not going to want to miss. He breaks down the case, and my goodness, if you didn't believe Samantha before, you sure are going to believe her after this. So hit that button. Stay tuned. It'll be premiering here on Wednesday and Thursday on this channel, Popcorn Planet. But I want to share these two tidbits with you because I was searching around for some new Sussex news because I know it's been a little bit. And I've been out of studio and I wanted to give you a couple updates. And here's what I found for you. Let's start here and then we're going to go to this Dominic West story, which is fascinating. But yes, look, I'm not surprised by this. We've reported on this a few ways by now, but new experts coming forward in this exclusive update saying that, yes, the couple have been completely frozen out of Hollywood as a bleak immediate future for the Sussex brand, as experts have warned. In this exclusive interview, former BBC Royal correspondent Michael Cole said Americans have grown weary of them for bringing nothing but negativity to everything they touch. Over the past year, they have achieved little more than alienating themselves from the U.S. public and the powerful media companies that employ them, as well as driving an even bigger wedge between themselves and the royal family. His comments come in the wake of the opinion poll that show Prince William and Princess Kate are far and away more popular on both sides of the Atlantic and follow Harry and Meghan being named among Hollywood's biggest losers of 2023. That stinging title was bestowed on them by widely respected industry Bible, The Hollywood Reporter, which called them their whiny Netflix documentary series, their whiny biography Spare, and their inert podcast archetypes, which ended with them being fired by Spotify and being branded as effing grifters by one of the audio's giant bosses. PR guru and crisis management specialist Mark Borowski declared, show business is attracted to success and financial gains. Facts. 100%. Any of these businesses, my YouTube channel, if we're not successful, we're not as popular. It's how it works. It's a hard thing to sustain. Turkeys are only acceptable for Thanksgiving. There's speculation that the industry might be growing weary of their presence. Something is beginning to unwind at the heart of Meghan and Harry. I think 2024 is going to be seismic, either because they're going to do something to recover and find a new positive tactic. Good luck, but let's see if they do. Or it's going to be the undoing of the brand. It can only go one of two ways. It can't stay where it's at the moment because it's clearly not working. The ongoing scrutiny surrounding the Sussexes isn't beneficial. It's a black hole, and Tinseltown negativity isn't embraced. And I get a lot of flack still. I see it sometimes in the comments. Andy, why do you keep reporting them? I don't care. The audience cares. And it's frustrating, this implication that I'm reporting on this just because, well, sure, I like to go and report on what the audience wants, but there's a clear desire to report on this couple. They want them to take accountability for the actions that they've done. They keep playing victim, and they aren't victims. And yeah, we're running with the story and the updates in the story because one, people are interested, and two, because they keep trying to trick everybody. And I don't like liars. I call out bullies and liars, and I believe Harry and Meghan are two of the biggest we got out there. I'm not surprised at all by these updates here and these sources coming in. It makes total sense. Given all that we know in this year. If you missed our rundown of the best of the year, make sure to head on over to Palace. Steph and I did a pretty doozy of it. But yes, this idea that they're, been frozen out, that there's a freeze out as executives are refusing to work with them. Yeah, I'm buying it. And what's interesting, the irony of all this now as we pivot over to story number 2, The Crown's Dominic West shares why he and Prince Harry stopped talking. Now, Dominic West plays King Prince Charles in The Crown, the series. And I didn't know this story. And some of you may already know the story, in which case I apologize, but I found this quite interesting. And I went back and I found what happened here. What was this all about? Dominic West was asking, about Prince Harry, and host Kate McCann asked West if he had talked with Prince Harry about playing his father. Well, that was over 10 years ago. I think that was, you still have his number though, Shirley. No, we sort of, no, I said too much in a press conference. And so we didn't speak after that. I think I was asked what we did to celebrate when we got there, and probably said something too much. I said something too much.
There was a journalist yesterday who said, we could just hear the voice, and they said,
Remember there, surely?
No, we sort of no. I said too much in a press conference, and so we didn't speak after that.
What did you say?
I think I was asked what we
don't
did.
say it again.
What we did to celebrate when we got there, and probably said something too much.
I see. Have you had any feedback at all from any of the royals?
Anyway, they don't really answer, but it was telling that he revealed that, yes, Harry cut him off because of the things he revealed in this interview, which is interesting given that Harry now has revealed all this stuff from his own family. The irony is pretty hard to deny. So I went back to find those articles. And yes, I went back to 2014 when Dominic West made this. Harry drank champagne out of a prosthetic leg and told filthy jokes while others danced naked. Reveals what really happened during Prince's adventure in the South Pole. And that was the headline that was going out there. This was on ABC News. Why Prince Harry drank champagne from a prosthetic leg. A new royal talent is revealed. Honestly, I didn't find any of these to be negative. This obviously, the prosthetic leg bit sounds like it could be bad, but no, he was given it by someone with a prosthetic leg and asked to do it. And they did it. I'm going to read the ABC News one because it's a little bit nicer. And it's interesting as you read what he did. I kind of like Prince Harry more when I read stuff like this, but then I don't when I hear that he then shaded and cut him off of his life because Dominic West shared some, actual, here's what Prince Harry's like. So here's what Prince Harry's like. Most of us, Harry included, went on a 2-day bender with the Icelandic truck drivers who had brought some lethal homebrew with them, West said in London, finishing their Walking with the Wounded charity. The Wire actor was reunited with the Polar Trek participants Tuesday for a news conference. There was a lot of liquor drunk. We all drank champagne out of Duncan's favorite prosthetic legs, referring to Duncan, who lost his legs in Afghanistan in 2009 and also completed the trek. West was also in celebrity patrons of 3 teams that spent 13 days in the South Pole and said that Harry kept morale high during blistering cold temperatures by telling filthy, eye-watering jokes. He was very kind to me, West said. Slater, whose artificial limb was used in the creative celebration, explained just how vital Harry was to the group. He kind of spread himself quite thinly, to be honest. He would spend time with each team member. He would make sure he mixed with everyone. In addition to being a morale booster, apparently aspiring engineer is another way to describe Harry, explaining how the prince helped create the team's outdoor toilets. He seemed to specialize in building latrines, and he built these incredibly elaborate ones. He did one with the castellated sides and a flagpole, a loo roller, and you're sitting there thinking, this is a real royal flush. He must have spent about 40 minutes making it. All jokes aside, when Harry spoke on Tuesday, it was the pride he had felt for all the expedition. Inspiring others is one of the cornerstones of this charity to demonstrate to those who have experienced life-changing injuries that everything is still possible. I hope this truly unbelievable achievement will remind everybody that we can achieve anything they want to. Our wounded, injured, and sick do not want pity. They simply want to be treated in the same way that they were before they were injured, with respect and admiration, which is what you did. You had fun with them. My God. Apparently you had fun and you inspired them. You were a morale booster. You made them laugh and had fun. And Dominic West was just telling the truth. And so what do you do with this, Harry? You cut them loose. Ugh. I can't get my head around this redheaded weirdo. And then if you feel this way, if he said too much, well then why did you write Spare? Again, why is this guy a victim? The hypocrisy. Every day there's a new example of this guy's hypocrisy as he pretends like he's done nothing wrong. And here's Dominic West, who's like, I clearly feels bad, clearly hasn't said anything else since. And probably if you had just called the guy and be like, hey, sorry, I'm a royal. Can you maybe not talk about that next time and give him another shot? He probably would have been a good dude and had you around. I don't feel like anything he shared was that unbelievably offensive or ridiculous. But that's how Harry treats his friends in Hollywood. No wonder, not only is he losing favor with all the people in Hollywood and the agents, everybody, because the brand stinks, but even the people he associated with himself back when he was actually more fun, to quote his other friend, back when he was more fun, and he was hobnobbing with celebrities going through the South Pole and all this stuff before Meghan came in and put her claws and everything, he was still pushing people away. And I don't like that. That's lame, man. That's super lame. This story was actually a pretty fun story, I gotta say. And this is the Harry I like. I like Harry hanging out with veterans, amputees, and drinking hard liquor out of them. Like, Yeah, that's the Harry we loved. He was a little bit of a troublemaker, but he was out there trying to make the best for people. Ugh, it's so sad where this guy is gone. So yes, we will keep reporting on it here and over on Popcorn Palace. If you haven't subscribed over there we do it every day. Our royal news, hit the bell for alerts on all the channels, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Does this surprise you, the hypocrisy of Prince Harry? And do you believe this story that yes, they are being frozen out of Hollywood? This year really is their year, 2024. We will be on it as well as other stories. We will be covering other stories. In fact, we did a really good one about Gypsy Rose and none of you clicked it. I try to pivot and nobody clicks it. Please go check it out. It's a fascinating story, and I'm curious where you guys stand on that. So much more coming here on the channel this week and next week. Thank you guys so much for everything. I look forward to kissing you all, killing this all this year. I hope you all have the best year, sending all the positive energy your way. Thank you so much for watching here, and let's roll in 2024.